Yo, what's good, guys? Wanted to talk about this tweet right here. Saved it from the other day, and I found it very, very interesting, and I think there's a lesson to learn here from anyone watching this video that may be new to the world of crypto. You may be naive. You don't know what you're doing, most likely. This may be your first market cycle. And the funny thing, this guy, that this is not even his first market cycle. From what he says it here. He's been in it since 2017. So this is his third market cycle. And yet he fundamentally fumbled the bag. Literally, massively. So here's what he says. Just woke up and realized I got liquidated overnight. I was 3x long Pepe. I lost everything I had. I don't even have 1,000 in my bank account, but I had 1 million in Binance. I've been in crypto since 2017. Today I lost everything. Feel like doing suicide. Damn, that's fucking brutal. But this guy basically, and you can see it here as well, he's not messing about. This is a 7-figure balance, $1.1 million that he lost from a single trade, and it's 100% down. 0 USDT in position. There's so many things wrong with this post, and I can't even believe it. The first thing is, he's been in the game since 2017, yet he managed to fumble this hard. How have you made it to this point where you have over $1 million in total portfolio balance evaluation, and you manage to fuck up this hard after having been in the market for so long? Like, how is this even possible? How do you even manage to fuck up this hard? Especially if you've been in the game for so long. This guy has been in the game since 2017. I just find this very surreal how this can even happen to someone in his position. Obviously, a newbie, I would get it more. If you're a newbie and you manage to fuck up this hard, it makes more sense. But since 2017, and he had over 7 figures, like he had a 7-figure balance in his valuation. And it takes skill to get to that point. It takes skill to get to that level and that kind of valuation. Even if you're just, aping into shit coins and you're lucky, eventually you're gonna lose out on money. And getting to that kind of money is quite difficult. It does require some skill. I have a theory that this guy may be fucking around, and that he may be fooling people just for the sake of getting engagement and getting views and clicks. And you may be thinking, well, how's that the case? You can see the screenshot here. He has lost this amount of money. It's proof. There is this thing where you can actually, edit the numbers on screen using like a HTML editor. I'm gonna see if I can use it here. Yeah, inspect. And then you get, I'm not sure how to do it anymore, but I think if you click on this here and then you click on a specific thing, a specific window, then you can edit the actual text. So I'm not going to show you how to do that because I don't remember how to do it myself, but you can actually edit the text. So maybe he did that to kind of paint up this massive number to screw with people and get engagement, because I just don't understand how you can fuck up this hard if you've been in the game since 2017. So that's the first thing. The second thing, bro, why on earth did he put his entire net worth on one position? And it's not even spot. This is not even spot trading. This is leverage trading. And not only that, he used 3x leverage. 3x. He didn't even just do derivatives. He also used a 3x long leverage on his entire net worth. And not only, I'm not done. Guys, this is also on a shitcoin. Pepe may be an established coin. I'm going to look at the total valuation of it. So Pepe on Ethereum, right? So it has over a $2 billion market cap, and obviously it's seen a massive dip, as you can see here. From the close there to the close at the bottom, we have 50%. But nevertheless, just because it has a $2 billion market cap and it's been doing very, very well ever since early 2024, right? Ever since February, it's been doing extremely well, just going parabolic. It's still a shitcoin. So why would you put your entire net worth on a shitcoin? And not only that, you do 3x leverage instead of just buying the token, going spot. If he bought the token, he'd be fine. If he just bought spot, he would be fine. If he just stayed away from leverage, he would keep most of that money. Sure, he would have still lost a lot of money, but obviously in that position, he wouldn't get liquidated. He wouldn't get stopped out if you're using that kind of spot trading on like DEX tools or DEX screeners, and you're using decentralized exchanges such as Uniswap, SushiSwap. He wouldn't get liquidated and he wouldn't get stopped out. So in this case, if he dipped that hard, he could have just held. He could have just been like, okay, I'm just going to hold. I've already lost a lot of money. I'm not going to sell here. I'm not a fucking retard. It's going to go up again because it's seen a massive correction. This meme is going to do well in the future. It is. When more of the normies come into play and come into the market, it's going to do well again. And if he was in spot, he wouldn't have lost that amount of money. He could have just been like, okay, I haven't realized the loss. So it doesn't matter. Now I just hold and wait and potentially even buy more. He could have even added to his bags in this position and made even more money because it's gonna go up from here. We've seen a massive correction. It may go down a little more, but it's not gonna keep going down because Pepe is a strong meme coin. And it hasn't even seen its maximum potential in my opinion. But because he used leverage trading and he went 3x leverage, what happened is he got liquidated, and when you get liquidated, you get stopped out of your position, whether you want to or not. So he had no choice. Now he put himself in a position where his loss was realized, and now he can't get that back because the loss is realized. But with spot, there is no realized loss. You just keep holding and buy more, DCA more, And he didn't even use a stop loss either. He didn't use a stop loss. He has no risk management whatsoever. He could have at least used a stop loss with the leverage, but he didn't do that. He let himself get liquidated, which is insane. And the third thing, why on earth would you have this amount of money laying around in a centralized exchange? If your money is on a centralized exchange, your money is not safe. Because a centralized exchange is hackable. You need to put a large amount of money, most of your money, in a wallet, ideally a cold wallet. This motherfucker put 7 figures plus in a centralized exchange. Obviously, that's not how he lost money, so that's fine in that sense. But he could have lost the money by doing that. If he just held the money in his, Binance account and someone hacked his account, they got his password or whatever and compromised his account, they would have taken this amount of money from him. You should never have a large amount of money in a centralized exchange. You need to put them on the blockchain, on a blockchain wallet, on a Web3 wallet, so it's decentralized, so no one can touch it without, if they don't have your seed phrase or anything like that, they won't be able to access it. Ideally, you should get a cold wallet such as Trezor or Ledger, but if you don't want to do that, I would highly recommend doing that because you can't go wrong with more security. But if you go with a hot wallet, that's fine too. So, but it's not as good as a cold wallet. So yeah, first thing, as I said, crazy how he's been in the game for so long and he's still fucked up. Second thing, he used leverage instead of just going spot, and he went all in on one single position. And not only that, a volatile position as well, a meme coin at the end of the day. Had he just used spot, he could have just held the position, DCA'd in more. He wouldn't get stopped out and liquidated like he did. And now the loss is realized. And he has lost a fuck ton of money because he was an idiot. Could have just went spot. And then lastly, having his money in a centralized exchange, that's fucking retarded. But he did make another post where he said, I am thankful to God I just got saved today. Apparently Binance doesn't liquidate you 100% as the liquidation ratio is set to 83%. And yeah, so you will not get liquidated 100%. I don't think any platform will liquidate you to 100%. They have a set limit of liquidation just to save your ass. So that's good. He got to keep, I think it was 180K or something like that. So yeah, I mean, he didn't lose everything. So with the money he has, he can put something away into his bank account so he stays safe. And hopefully he learned something from that, because he lost 83% of his total net worth, which is crazy. And someone says it here as well. I will not use leverage again. Leverage is cancer. Please, guys, do not use leverage. You don't need leverage. You're gonna make money in this bull run anyways. This bull run is gonna be highly volatile. You don't need leverage to make a lot of money. You're going to be able to make a lot of money with not that much money as well. You can have a few $1,000s if you put them into calculated bets and good positions. And you have to do your research, obviously. I'm not going to do that for you. If you do that, you're going to be able to make a lot of money with very little money. And as long as you know when to take profits, you're going to come out of the bull run profitable. You don't need to use leverage. Leverage will just fuck you up. If you get liquidated, your loss is realized. And then you're fucked. You're done. Whereas with spot, you can just keep holding. If you believe in the thesis and you believe that it's going to go up again and your thesis is not invalidated, just hold position. You're not going to get stopped out. But with leverage, you're going to get liquidated if it goes down enough. And then you're out of position and you've lost the money. But with spot, you haven't lost the money unless you realize the loss, which you don't have to do. If your thesis is still in play and it's not invalidated, you do not have to take the loss, and you do not have to realize the loss. So stay away from leverage. You don't need that shit. I know it sounds good on paper. Oh, you can borrow money from the exchange, and you don't have to put that much money into exchange, and blah 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 blah, and you can make a bunch of... Stay away from that. It's cancer. With decentralized exchanges or on-chain trading, you don't have to have a lot of money in a risk in a place that has a risk of losing money. The reason people do leverage trading is because they don't want to have a lot of money on a centralized exchange. That's why they do leverage trading, so they can borrow money from the exchange so they don't have to lose their money in case their account gets hacked. But with on-chain trading, with decentralized exchanges, you don't have to worry about that, because you connect your wallet to the decentralized exchange. You're not putting any money in Uniswap or SushiSwap or whatever. The money is in your wallet. You just connect it to Uniswap. So guys, just do spot trading on chain if that's what you want. If you're afraid of having a lot of money in a centralized exchange, just stay away from leverage. Please, for fuck's sake, stay away from leverage. It's just gonna fuck you up. If you don't stay away from leverage, you're probably gonna end up like this guy. Mind you, this guy is also quite experienced. He's been in the game since 2017. You probably haven't. If you're watching this video, you're probably from at the very earliest, the last bull run. And most likely you haven't even experienced a full market cycle. You're probably getting serious this bull run and this market cycle, right? So this applies especially to you. This guy has experience and he still lost 83% of his net worth. Imagine you knowing nothing about crypto or have any experience in the markets. You're gonna lose 100% eventually. Obviously, you're not gonna lose as much money, but percentage-wise, you're going to lose more in the end. But this guy obviously has more money than 99.99% of people. He should have been smarter, and I hope you guys are smarter than this dude, and I hope you learned something from this video and you don't go out there and start doing stupid shit. But yeah, again, hopefully you got something out of this, and as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.